Wesley Fredo.
My dad coming down. So it's my dad coming down.
Everybody was big place. There we go. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm gonna set your one as well. Okay, I'm not seeing you.
One, two, one, two. Ladies and gentlemen, very pleasant good morning and happy New Year. I hope that you're all doing well. My name is J.R. Cage. I'm an announcer with the University of Miami Hurricanes and a longtime friend of Wesley Frater and his Tournament of Champions organization. I'd like to welcome you to the 29th annual Tournament of Champions South Florida Athletic Awards, sponsored by Warren Henry Auto Group and presented by Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. I want to let you know that today we have 16 athletes that we're going to honor and we're going to introduce. We also have 3 other special awards today: Coach of the Year, Program of the Year. We're going to honor South Florida's athletic trainers. Please understand that as I read these paragraphs about your children, I don't know them personally. So some of the comments that I'm going to make were probably written by you, the moms, because I don't know how well each one of these players cooks. I don't know how well each one of these players sings. And I don't know how well each one of these players dances. But you'll hear references to some of their abilities when I read their introductions. One thing I do know is that they're all very good student athletes, and I know that they're all excellent football players. So let's start out by giving all of these outstanding gentlemen a well-deserved applause. To welcome us to this wonderful facility, I'd like to introduce our host and the title sponsor, CEO, and founder of the Warren Henry Auto Group, Mr. Warren Zinn. Warren, please.
Good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for coming. We're so very happy to be able to continue to participate in this award. I believe this is our 14th year, and this is something that we look forward to every year. We have a fabulous group of athletes here today, and as you'll go back the years that we've been doing this, a lot of the athletes that have come through this program, you hear about them at the University of Miami as late as just a few days ago, and through the NFL. And of course, good people that we dealt with in the community and become proud members of the North Miami community and the South Florida area as a whole. So as we go through this, first I'd like to go beyond the athletes and personally thank the parents of all the athletes. Can we give the parents a hand, please? Especially the moms and of course the coaches. So please enjoy the day. And again, thank you for coming. And remember, here at Warren Henry, we're always here for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate everything you are. We also send our gratitude to Katie and Larry Zinn as well. I also want to recognize Donovan Campbell. Donovan, as you know, we see him on TV every day. No South Florida sportscaster supports high school sports more than this gentleman. We thank him for being here each and every year. Would you give a nice welcome to Donovan Campbell? Tournament of Champions has enjoyed the last 3 years of sponsorship from the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. I hope that he's here. Now let's meet our presenting sponsor. Please welcome Tony Milano from the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. Here you go.
Morning. Happy New Year. Hello, gentlemen. How we doing? So it's been a few days since I met you, and I just want to take this opportunity again to congratulate you for what you've accomplished and for the recognition that you're gonna receive today. I also want to recognize the parents and the support system that got you here today, right? So parents, athletic directors, coaches, everyone that's here. I just want to acknowledge all of you for what you've done because these are great men that are being recognized here today. I'm often asked, why does Jordan Maggio sponsor events like these? And when you think about it, for those of us who are in pediatrics, we think that our role, and we recognize that our role as healthcare professionals are to support families in oftentimes the worst times of their lives, right? When their child has received a diagnosis with cancer, or that family who's potentially in month 4 or 5 of waiting for a heart, and acting like that heart is going to come. We're there. We're there to support the family, try to get them through those tough moments. But we're also there to support families and to celebrate good moments, right? Moments such as the birth of a child, a good moment like the student athlete who originally suffered a season-ending injury, and now they've had a successful surgery, they've persevered through rehab, and now they're back to sport. We're there to celebrate that. But when we look at the community, we want to be part of events where good children and young men are being recognized for what you've done. You've done a lot, both in the athletic field and academically. There's a reason why you're sitting here. And we owe it to you as a children's hospital to be part of organizations such as Tournament of Champions and events that recognize how good you guys are doing. And so that's why we sponsor these type of events. To end, I also want to leave you with a thought. And I've said this a few times since Sunday when most of us met. And that's, I want you all to please hold on to the feeling that you had Monday afternoon when you visited the kids at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. As I look at you, a lot of you told me you felt gratitude. Your cup was sort of filled when you received that smile back from that kid that's dealing with something tough. That's good. That's powerful. That's something that money's not going to buy. That's something that has nothing to do with status. That's something that you can give somebody at any time, and you will always be able to do that. So I want you to try to hold on to that feeling as you move on to whatever you're going to do professionally, in athletics, as an architect, doctor, whatever it is that you do professionally. You will always have the power to give back to somebody that's in need, and you will always have the power to make somebody feel better, and that's your legacy. That's how you're all going to be remembered. You're all going to be remembered by how you make people feel. So I just want to leave you with that thought. Continue to persevere, continue to do well. In 4 days, I've met some outstanding young men here that have actually already reached out to me. So I'm tremendously impressed by a lot of you. And keep it up. Keep it up, and I look forward to receiving the good word of how well you guys are doing. All right, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Children's Hospital. In case you don't know, we should thank Wesley Frater from Tournament of Champions. Wesley Frater has been behind youth athletics in South Florida for 40 years. He does his best each and every year to honor athletes, and he deserves thanks from all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, Wesley Frater, thank you. So let's begin. All of the elite athletes are the very best in South Florida on the field. Today, we honor and meet the young men in the uniform and not the statistical athlete in the uniform. We begin representing Boynton Beach, Florida. Our first honoree steps into this moment with pride purpose, and a 3.53 grade point average that reflects both his discipline and determination. One of his family's proudest moments came when he earned a full-ride Division I football scholarship, a testament to years of hard work on and off the field. Last major in business with the minor in sports management, blending his athletic passion with long-term professional goals. He loves to draw, and although he once used to be terrified of scary Halloween masks, he's grown into a confident young man, except when it comes to stealing his parents' phone charger, a habit still very much alive. Whether he's watching any cartoon on the Cartoon Network, or simply being himself, age 3 brings joy and authenticity to everyone around him. Yes, he thinks he can sing, and no, he absolutely cannot sing. Please welcome the son of Horace Glenn Jr. and Fonda Jackson, proudly presenting from Boynton Beach, Mr. Horace Glenn III, headed to Eastern Michigan. Guys, we're going to take your jackets, put them on eBay, and give you new jackets to take home today. Very sharp. You can't possibly dress as well as Donovan Campbell, but very, very, very sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, Horace Glenn III, heading to Eastern Michigan. We continue on. Known as Little Beanie. This honoree proudly represents the city of Belle Glade. He carries a 2.8 grade point average. Known for his sportsmanship, win or lose, he always honors the game, his teammates, and his opponents. A true mark of character. A future businessman. He has loved football from the very beginning. As a little kid, he drew up plays and imagined leading his team. At home, he brings plenty of personality, from confidently cooking his favorite pancakes to making non-stop TikTok videos. And while he doesn't believe he can sing, he's absolutely convinced that he can dance. What makes him most special is his humble and understanding nature. His heart, maturity, and respect for others make him truly one of a kind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the son of Monique Milner and Mason Stinford, Mr. Ahmad Little Beanie Stinford, representing Belgium Club. One more round of applause for Stinford. Representing Homestead, Florida, with a GPA of 3.8. He is pushed through personal obstacles with quiet resilience, always refusing to let setbacks distract him from his mission of majoring in sports medicine. A curious, intelligent, extremely helpful child who always had the football in his hands. Early on, he showed signs of being both an athlete and a leader. The only thing that ever scared him was being in the dark. Otherwise, he was a complete daredevil on his Hot Wheels. A great chef, making cheese, eggs, and grilled cheese sandwiches are his specialty when he's not watching SpongeBob. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the son of Montreal Jackson Sr. and Malona Wilson, Mr. Montre Trey Jackson, who was headed for Presbyterian College. One more time, this is Frank Jackson. Our fourth player carries a 2.5 GPA and has shown tremendous courage in his journey. One of his greatest challenges has been managing his anxiety, yet he has continued to grow, mature, and step into young adulthood with strength and resilience. His family's proudest accomplishment is simple but powerful. Watching him grow from a boy into a young man. He plans to make it in business at the next level. As a child, he was playful, energetic, curious, always watching the neighborhood kids play football. The moment he turned 5, his mom signed him up at the local park. From that day forward, he never stopped loving the game. He had one unforgettable childhood fear. He refused to sleep in his own room until he was around 7 years old. Off the field, he enjoys watching Friday. The first movie became one of his all-time favorites. He can cook the basics, spaghetti, eggs, and a few essentials, but he once took it to another level. He tried putting the whole family on his personal healthy diet, judging every meal they ate, and announcing the calories and sugar and everything. His mom said she constantly had to make him his own separate plate. One of the sweetest things he has ever done was during the time his mom was sick, he catered to her every need, doing everything that he could. Please welcome the son of Jackatrina Creighton, Travis Gamble, Mama's boy, Mr. Travis Gamble, head of the Mississippi Golf Club. Congratulations once again to Travis Gamble of the Mississippi Golf Club. Our next honoree is a student athlete whose dedication in the classroom matches his determination on the field. Known for his relentless work ethic and resilience in overcoming a shoulder injury, he exemplifies discipline, focus, and character. Inspired by his father and driven by the dream of becoming a sports broadcaster, he brings leadership, humility, and purpose to everything that he does. Whether it's love for hot dogs and pork beans or blasting music in the shower, he remains grounded, authentic, and family-oriented. Ladies and gentlemen, a young man who represents excellence, safety, commitment, and leading Northwest to the 2025 state championship game. Welcome the son of Mr. Nick St. Joseph Sr. and Candace McGregor, Mr. Nick St. Joseph Jr., who is heading to Florida University. Give it up one more time for the future owl, Nick St. Joseph Jr. Player number 6. This 2.7 grade point average student athlete has spent his entire high school career embracing life as the underdog. His family's proudest moments have come from watching him fight through adversity and come out stronger every time. Braylon has always had special written all over him. As a kid, he and his big brother turned the living room into a full contact football field. Couches, lamps, anybody walking by were not safe. When he wasn't playing football, he was scared of the dark, obsessed with his phone, and even made his phone his first official word. Priorities. In the kitchen, he can't cook anything, but he can yell at the TV like a seasoned NFL coordinator, especially late at night. But every morning without fail, he tells his family he loves them. That's the heart that makes him who he is. He looks up to his dad, plans to study business and finance. Give it up for the son of Lucius Green and Darlene Green. This is Mr. Brent Green. He can totally the top ball. Congratulations to Brennan James. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to have a moment of silence for Dr. Wendy Ballard, the mother of our next honoree, who tragically passed away on Sunday. Thank you. Born and raised in the magic city of Miami, he has grown from a clumsy child who changed hobbies monthly, feared hurricanes and the yellow transformer, and carried an unwavering obsession with Captain America's shield into a determined, disciplined, and humble young man. He is known to be quiet, serious, always hungry, and for eating everyone's leftovers, much to the frustration of his talkative and playful household. He has a surprising talent in the kitchen. His favorite dish to prepare is what he proudly calls a perfect ribeye steak with mushrooms, slightly undercooked by most standards. Outside the kitchen, he's an accomplished paintball player, having competed in tournaments across Florida. He is also a model for JCPenney. One moment that best reflects his character and kindness came when Jaden used his birthday money to buy his mother her favorite flowers and perfume, simply because he wanted to. He plans to major in physical therapy while continuing to build a future shaped by discipline, resilience, and self-belief. One thing he has always said still rings true today: I will make it. Please welcome the son of Wendy Ballard, Martha's Bodie, Mr. Jaden Henry of Miami. Once again, Jaden, thank you for being here today. For these tough circumstances, God bless you. Honoree number 8 is a young man whose life was grounded in faith, family, and discipline. At an early age, he made a personal commitment to his faith, a decision that strengthened his character and continues to guide every aspect of his life. He began playing football at just 9 years old, starting on the defensive line. On his very first play, his very first game, he made a tackle, a sign of his natural instincts and competitive spirit. While he has excelled on the field, he's even stronger in the classroom. He maintains an impressive 3.9 GPA, proving that his dedication extends far beyond sports. Off the field, he's known for his humility and sense of humor. One of his most unforgettable, what truly defines this honoree however is his heart. He sent all of his Christmas money to his mother so she could treat herself and buy the things that she needed. He also gifted his father half of his $500 simply so he could enjoy himself. His generosity and love for his parents reveal the type of man that he is becoming: thoughtful, selfless, and grounded, with a strong faith, foundation, academic excellence, athletic talent, and a giving spirit. He exemplifies what it means to be a young leader with a bright future ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the son of Otis Gadsden Sr. and Marika Hickman, who also is the Catholic supermarket of the Catholic community. Congratulations to Otis on winning this award. Next, we're going to turn to 3 special awards. I would like to present the South Florida Program of the Year. This award is not for winning or losing, but for the collective effort by a group of coaches to turn losing into winning and transforming a program that 4 years ago was independently and barely won 2 games. Today, Archbishop McCarthy and Coach Pugh took the historic level, making it to the 3rd round of the FHS AA playoffs, beating established teams in this community. Please welcome Coach Jake Pugh and the coaching staff of Archbishop McCarthy. Please come on and be recognized. Coach, would you like to say a word?
Wow, what an honor it is to be here with all these great athletes. We recognize the program of the year. Like it was said, I mean, just 2 years ago, we were an independent program with just about 30 kids, varsity and JV combined. So much hard work that has gone into changing our program, changing the culture between our coaching staff. Coach Gomez, Stan O'Malley, not just coach. I'm our staff works extremely hard. Our training staff, our video staff, we're in practice, all the games. So we prepare throughout the way on Friday nights. Again, just couldn't be more grateful, more blessed, and excited about the direction of our program where it's going. So thank you.
Congratulations to Archbishop McCarthy. Next, we're going to recognize athletic trainers. Every day, kids get hurt, and every day, these trainers work extremely hard, long hours, making certain that they can get back on the field. So tournament champions would like to recognize the athletic trainers who make high school football possible behind the scenes. Their commitment to athlete safety, recovery, and long-term health is essential to the success of every player honored here tonight. A special thank you to Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital for the continued partnership and support of youth athletics. And thank you to all the athletic trainers across Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach for the work that you do every day for our student athletes. Please join us in acknowledging their impact. Let's give the athletic trainers a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you. Next is the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Coach of the Year. Dylan Potts is entering his 4th year as the head football coach of West Boca Raton High School, where he's established himself as one of the most accomplished young coaches in the nation. In just 4 seasons, Coach Potts has compiled an outstanding 43-9 career record, leading West Boca to 2 state championships, and elevating the program to elite status statewide. His leadership and success have earned him widespread recognition, including being named the 2024 Miami Dolphins George Smith South Florida Coach of the Year, as well as the Sun Sentinel Coach of the Year in 2023, 2024, and 2025. In 2024, Coach Potts was further honored as the Florida Dairy Farmers Overall Coach of the Year and the Palm Beach County Sports Commission Overall Coach of the Year, solidifying his reputation as one of Florida's premier high school football coaches. A former Division I student athlete, Coach Potts played football at the University of Akron. Now just 33 years old, he originally from the state of Ohio, he continues to be admired not only for his winning pedigree, but for his discipline, professionalism, and ability to develop young men on and off the field. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital South Florida Coach of the Year is Dylan Potts of West Oklahoma.
So I just want to get up here and, say, I'm receive this award, but today, you guys in front, players on team at West Boca, I don't want to take this day away. You guys have a lot of great effort in throughout your career. A lot of you guys are big time colleges and do some great games. And, it's just an honor to get this award. But when you get awards like this, it's all for the kids. You don't win without great kids. We've got a really special group at West Boca. So, I wouldn't be here without some of the guys like JJ Mallon, Xavier Reed, just to name a few. But, I just want to say thank you and best of luck to all you guys in front.
Congratulations once again to Dylan Potts, our Coach of the Year from West Boca. Back to the players. This year, this honoree faced a loss no young person should ever experience, the passing of his mother in a tragic car accident. Yet through unimaginable pain, he stood tall and continued showing up. He continued leading, and he continued being a role model for his teammates. His heart, courage, and his resilience are why he's here today. On the field, he's always been the undersized kid with an oversized heart, proving time and time again that determination beats height and weight and every measurement that doesn't account for spirit. On the field, he plans to major in business management at the next level. Growing up, he was the athletic chubby kid who somehow managed to be good at both football and dancing. Power Rangers had his full attention, but heights, not so much. And yes, he will aggravate you, dance around the house, and get on your nerves. He'll also make you breakfast, clean your room, just to make you smile. He can cook a little, as long as the recipe doesn't require too much work. Singing, absolutely not even close. And we love him for that honesty. Today, we honor not just an athlete, but a young man that represents perseverance, leadership, and heart at the highest level. Representing Liberty City, please welcome a special young man who's the son of Ambrose McFadden, the nephew of Quentin Swain. Let's welcome Mr. Roderick Boche McFadden.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boche McFadden. Representing Bellblade, Florida, today we honor a young man whose quiet strength, leadership, and resilience speak louder than any words ever could. With a 3.5 GPA, he's grown into a role model far beyond his years. A ninth grader playing varsity, he suffered a broken collarbone, an injury that forced him to sit out the entire season. But instead of weakening him, that setback became the foundation of the leader that he is today. His mother's proudest moments come from watching him become a leader, one who impacts others, uplifts teammates, and carries himself with humility and integrity. Growing up, he was quiet, laid back, and observant. He started playing quarterback at just 70 years old. And from day one, that leadership position fit him perfectly. As a kid, he loved anything involving dressing up in costumes and acting out scenes, full of imagination and high energy. His childhood favorites included dinosaurs, Little Whistle, and backyardigans. At home, he can cook well, noodles, but they're his specialty. The thing that drives his mother crazy, hearing him call "Ma" all day long. When it comes to singing, he thinks he can, and maybe he can't hold a note or two. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome a young man who led Cardinal Newman to its first ever state football championship, the son of Crystal Sider and Jay Sider, Mr. John Snowman Hughley, who is headed for West Virginia. a future mountaineer. Give it up one more time for a showman. Representing the city of Miami Gardens. Today we honor a young man whose story is defined by courage, heart, and unshakable faith. With a 3.2 GPA, Devontae Antwine Oliver stands as a testament to resilience and purpose. His mother proudly shares that her greatest joy has been watching him mirror her own athletic gifts, soaring in the long jump and triple jump with pure, undeniable natural talent. Monte plans to major in engineering, bringing the same focus and determination to the classroom that he brings to competition. As a child, he was the heartbeat of the household, the comedian, the entertainer, the kid who would try to moonwalk like Michael Jackson or pretend he was the next big rapper. And even though his dance moves were unforgettable, one thing was clear early on. He was built to be an athlete. He is a Spider-Man fanatic, proudly surrounded by Spider-Man sheets, toys, shoes, games, everything, Spider-Man. And while he believes he can cook, his specialty remains the legendary peanut butter and jelly. And hope, nothing drives his mom crazier than his endless video game marathons. And though he's convinced he's the world's greatest singer, well, opinions may vary. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the son of Latoya Williams and Demona Oliver, Devontae Antwine Oliver. Congratulations. One more time. Here we go. It's talent. We got that. Our 12 honoree with a 3.4 GPA, a student athlete. This player becomes the first Hall of Fame athlete from his school. We honor him for his show of loyalty, never transferring, even when faced with financial rewards. He has faced his share of adversity and continues to rise through commitment and maturity. One of his family's proudest moments came when he was baptized. Although he was a crybaby as a kid, he has worked hard over the years to toughen up, improve his game, and develop into the young man he is today. He'll be attending Florida State University, majoring in sports management. Off the field, he's known for two fun facts. He's afraid of heights, and his favorite childhood character was Lightning McQueen from Cars. He can also cook a good steak. He loves to surprise the mom with flowers out of the blue, showing the caring side behind the athlete. His mom quoted, "Thank God he doesn't try to sing." First ever D1 football player from Barbara Golden, representing Miami, Florida. Please welcome the parents of Mickey Roll and Darryl Bell. This is Darryl Trey Bell heading to Tallahassee in FSU. And currently at FSU. Congratulations. From Rivermore comes a young man diagnosed with asthma at age 3. And after losing his beloved grandmother, he turned grief into fuel and determination. A spelling bee champion, honor roll student, and he has proven he is just as dangerous with a pencil as he is with a football. As a little kid, he was extroverted, introvert, who spent as much time learning piano as he did mastering the football field. And yes, he once slept in his helmet, shoulder pads for a week straight. He's still terrified of elevators and obsessed with Teen Titans, test trucks, and skateboards. He can cook breakfast like a dinner chef and pasta like a TikTok food influencer. Make sure you find your bottled water, because if it's cold in the fridge, it's his. Sweet, thoughtful, and protected is the kid who saves his allowance not for himself, but to buy gifts for his mom, siblings, and dad. He drives like a champion too. He said that one time he kept asking why the car wasn't moving. Well, because it was still in park. A future business major with a heart that's golden, a drive that's unshakable, and a fridge that's mysteriously always empty of banana pudding. Give it up, the son of Fred and Shauna Denson, Mr. Jamar, Dylan Denson, the one kid, who is taking control of the incident. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the one sin, Brown County, congratulations. This next honoree is a standout student athlete with an impressive 3.9 GPA. One of his defining moments in his journey has been overcoming the loss of his grandmother. As a child, he was quiet, observant, meticulous. He was also athletic. In fact, he was an excellent soccer player in his country before turning his full attention to football. Growing up, he was a big fan of SpongeBob. Ladies and gentlemen, this honoree is the winner of the 2026 Ligon Parliament Super PA Humanitarian Award. Before and after the devastating Hurricane Melissa, this nominee orchestrated a huge mission to supply his hometown of Jamaica hurricane relief. A charity is hosted before the hurricane. At this time, I ask that you give a hand to the son of Nadine Christie and Wayne Brady. This is Mr. Jabari Brady, proudly representing Jamaica, heading the University of Florida. Congratulations to this outstanding athlete. Throughout his high school journey, he has stood face to face with adversity, not once, but twice. Overcoming major surgeries, every obstacle placed before him became fuel. Every setback became a stepping stone. And every challenge sharpened the unbreakable spirit that you see today. His parents share their greatest pride does not come from his speed or strength or even his accomplishments, but from the way he responds to hardship, with maturity beyond his years, discipline that never wavers, and a commitment to excellence that defines who he is at his core. He plans to major in sports management at the next level, continuing the same focus and drive that have carried him this far. From the time he could walk, he has been a source of joy and laughter. The energetic child that picked up a football at 3 years old, his only fear was God himself. His childhood favorites were simple: tickle me elmo, and any sports ball that he could get his hands onto. And hope he's numbered one ongoing family mystery. Sneaking into his mother's bathroom, but that outweighs everything, is his gentle, protective heart, especially towards his little sister. When he's out on the field, you find him at the grill, preparing meals for his family with pride. He's poised, disciplined, team first, obsessed with greatness. But if there's one talent he does not claim, it's singing. Trust us, he's absolutely right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a young man holding a GPA of 4.5, already a high school graduate, already taking college courses at Miami-Dade, and preparing to enter college as an academic junior. He'll be graduating his sophomore season. He wins the 2026 Warren Zip Palm Beach South Florida Player of the Year Award from West Boca High. Please welcome the son of Courtney and Jeanette Mallory, Mr. J.B. Mallory, President of the University of Miami, accepted by the high school coach. This is the final introduction. This season, tested this honorarium in ways few young men could imagine, but never once lost his hunger, his discipline, or his belief. Fought his way back, proving exactly why his nickname fits him. He performs when the pressure is greatest. His mom's proudest moment came on July 5th, 2007, the day that he was born. And he's shown her the same love back each and every day with three simple words: I love you. Growing up, he wasn't scared of much. He was more curious than cautious. His childhood obsession wasn't a cartoon or movie, it was ESPN. And yes, he cooked a little. His first full meal, green beans, white rice, cube steak. At home, he drives another crazy with that long, drawn-out "Mama" yell from the other side of the house. And while he doesn't think that he can sing and trust us he can, he knows he has a future major in business and a destiny bigger than anything he's faced. This nominee was the 2024 Basketball Player of the Year, making him the unique status of first-team All-City basketball and football. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the proud city of Oakland, Palaka, please welcome Calvin Russell III. The second comedian star, Calvin Russell, is taking vocal skills to Syracuse University. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Calvin Russell III. Once again, congratulations, Mr. Calvin. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the past 40 minutes, we've been honoring some of South Florida's best. Once again, we congratulate Tamar Denson, Broward County Player of the Year. We congratulate Jamie Mallory, the Palm Beach Player of the Year, headed to the UM, and Calvin Russell III, Miami-Dade Player of the Year, headed to Syracuse. Ladies and gentlemen, how about standing and giving these gentlemen a well-deserved round of applause? This is the South Florida All-Star Team.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I just happen to be the fortunate person to try to put this event on for the last 29 years. I'll make no doubt about it. I'm a very emotional man, and I wear it on my sleeve. On Sunday, I lost someone that called me every morning or late at night to encourage me and tell me what I was doing wrong, cross my T's and dot my I's, what I would call a friend, always. Her last words to me on Sunday was at 9 o'clock when she called to say, check the text you sent out. I think you have the address wrong. I'm trying to save you a headache. And unfortunately, she met her demise that day. So I would like everyone here to keep her son, who she speaks of so highly. Wendy was not a football mom. She wasn't interested in touchdowns and all that kind of stuff. All she cared about was the education that she was going to provide for her son and working hard. Dr. Wendy Ballard, Dr. Wendy. And I would like everyone here to keep him in mind. Rather it's donation or whatever. He is just as strong as his mom, as you can see. We're not as strong as we are. But everyone here, you guys, please keep him in your prayers each day. I want to be like Jay Ashley, who's the cell phone. This award started in 1998. It was held halftime of the Nike Day versus Brown game. We would give out the award at halftime. After 17 years, we decided to make it into an awards ceremony that we had here, thanks to generous people in our community. This award, for who don't know also, we take you through a 4-day symposium where the athletes took part in financial symposium at the Boca Raton Resort. The next day, they went to Joe DiMaggio Hospital, where they learned what we call legacy and how to give back. The third day, they came to the beautiful city of Aventura, where they got their dental work done last night, full dental work, full cleaning, full examination, completely free for these athletes. And Dr. Morris made that all possible at the dental work. I would like to give a lot of parents asking this question. Who selected these players? And while I lie all the time, I'll tell the truth today. Gerald Cox, thank you. Players, that's who selected you based on your play. Coach Cox is the North Miami Beach head coach. He
That's Miami.
North Miami. There's an Indian here from North Miami Beach. I was trying to get that sponsorship. Mr. Cox is the head coach at North Miami, and he spends half his season looking over for the players, and he's over the committee. Donovan Campbell, as I have told everyone in South Florida, ladies and gentlemen, he don't wait until they turn pro. He's with these kids from 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. He's Mr. Friday night. I thank you personally for all your help here today. J.O. Peach, the announcer, it's not my mistake. When I started Tournament Champions, he literally is the first human being that I had to deal with at Miami-Dade Community College. And that relationship in 1992 until today has been one. Now, he's hard on me, but he's the best damn announcer in this country. J.O. Peach, thank you. Floyd, he don't like the front. Floyd took my idea and took it to Mr. Warren is in here. They took it over and made it what you see today. I would venture to say, well, I'm going to say, this is the damn best high school award show in the United States of America, and I dare anyone to challenge what we do and what we're about at this event. Floyd, thank you. Katie and Larry Zink. Katie, thank you for taking all my calls and crazy texts at all times. Thank you for being patient. Larry, thank you. Also, this year we had something different. We actually had 2 NFL players that hung out with us the entire weekend. They was there from day 1, day 2, day 3. They spoke. They came to the hotel. They hung out with the players, give them pointers. May I say thank you to Jamarcus Russell and Dwayne Bowe, the architect. They have a complete LSU reunion this weekend. Mr. Bowe from Miami Northern. Did I say Miami Northern? Then this is our 3rd year that I have some very unique sponsors. I don't have sponsors like other people who want to know about how much they see on TV or what the gain is or what they do. My sponsors do it because they love the student athletes in this community, and that is Joe DiMaggio Hospital. Tony, thanks a lot for what you do. Caitlin, Alex, and everyone else. Where's Alex? My Jamaican brother. Public supermarkets have been with me now for 13 years. They sponsor the academic award. I
think she's in here, but Public Supermarket. Jeff Frangilli from the Wealth Management. If you guys don't know, he did a superb financial workshop on Sunday. So my thanks to them. Todd, it was nice meeting you through Mr. Warren. Thank you for your sponsorship. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your insight. I appreciate it and look forward to more years. Thank you. The dental care group. Hey, I'm sure you guys know about the cost of dental care. This man opened up his entire facility and let everyone in yesterday to a full and complete dental care of these athletes. And he will follow up for free again on February 1st if you're in town. Needless to say, you know how expensive that sponsorship is. So the dental care group of South Florida. Donna Mars from Clear Channel, thank you very much for the beautiful billboards across South Florida. Miami Chill, they're here. I'm fortunate to have major corporations sponsor me, but I'm also very keen on having local minority companies who are coming up and aspiring, and Miami Chill fits that. Thank you very much. Sitting right there. Mr. Guy, man, thank you. I can't buy a yacht. I can't buy gold. But thank you for all the insights on real estate for these young men who are making money or will make money. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. Avatar Marketing Teams. Elaine is not here. Let me tell everyone here something. Avatar is one of the most successful 3 malls you can find in this country. Their mall is ranked #1 in the nation for attendance, for people shopping there. Billions of dollars is spent there. Yesterday they came out and treated all the players to lunch. And for that, I am very thankful to the Avatar Marketing Council. If you'll be patient with me here, I need to tell you about my sponsors. Dwight Jackson, the folks at Nike, if anyone in here knows, I am a proud recipient of Nike's help since 1998. I make no bones about it. I will never change. I will always be a Nike guy. I know what they're about. I know what they stand for. If you know this community, what they did for Booker T, Northwestern, Central, and others, Nike is a company beyond what you hear and what you see. Scott Henson, thank you very much. The players receive shoes that has not even been out in the market yet. You're not being sold. And I thank them for that donation. John and Karina Hoffman, private donors, who paid for everything, all $10,000 at the Boca Raton Resort on Sunday. John, Karina, thank you. Dwight Jackson, thank you, football. From here, we leave to the Martin Luther King Classic. Our organization will host the 31st Martin Luther King Classic in Palm Beach Gardens on this weekend with 21 high schools competing. And moving forward, let me say that the symposium that these athletes received, however good it is or was, it's too early, it's too late for them as seniors. But I hope that they picked up something. However, starting this summer, we will continue our sports summit at the PGA Resort in Palm Beach, where we will invite up to 100 young men in football to spend an entire weekend with us. For you sponsors, here you can meet Megan for some money to pay for it. To spend the entire weekend with us in Palm Beach, where they'll go through a complete symposium and get to reach through the athletes and when they're seniors. You gentlemen, the honorees, Jesus Christ, after 4 days of hanging out with you, I've come away respecting each one of you. Bojay, You are gonna be so damn successful, it's not funny. Gerard, you are a man beyond your years. Calvin, you got to be the funniest, most jovial young man I've ever seen. Good luck in Syracuse. Mr. Denson, I thought you were so serious. You didn't smile much. You got a beautiful family. For some of you who don't know, some of these kids, their moms and their dads participated in my events. Jamar's mom was one of them at Century. Calvin Russ's mom and dad was one at our event, basketball. Jamar Brady, I heard and I saw the pain in people's face in my little town in Jamaica where we're both from. I didn't know you and didn't know that you're going to be invited to this event. But my family told me what it meant for you to come back a couple of weeks ago for what you did. For all the sitting in here, it was devastating. There's people sleeping outside, no roofs. We lost our roof. Fortunately, everybody's not fortunate enough to put a roof back on in 1 week, but it was devastating. When he went back and did what he did and took Adidas with him, he did a wonderful job of feeding and clothing a lot of children. Y'all give it up for them. Guy, I saw something in you. You're intelligent, you're well spoken, you're forthright, but you never leave out the house without your Bible. You're not afraid to tell people of your faith at your age. I see you in business. I see you successful. Nick St. Joseph, we started on the bad foot. You're the only one that did not have a cabinet yesterday. And you are a beautiful child. You're heading to a big university, and I look forward to things coming out of you. Mr. DeMonte, I pick on certain ones. DeMonte, the only thing I remember of you is when you was born. The next time I saw you, you was 6'4". You're good to your mother, you're good to your family, and I believe you will be good to yourself. Jade, you is one strong man. You are everything that you told me you were, and you're everything that you're going to be. You will make it, and we will make sure of that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget this young man's journey. Today is not the finish line. It's just a launching pad. College is next, life is next, responsibility is next, and all eyes are on the decisions you make one day, not the touchdowns you score, because talent opens doors. Character keeps them open. Discipline determines how far you go once you walk in. You are all ready. You are all prepared. We all expect greatness. In closing, I have never had to live the kind of life that you guys have lived. You parents are, when I call and you hear someone tell me, Crystal, I'm doing 12 hours, I'm doing 13 hours, I'm doing double shift. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very critical of parents in this community, but you don't know what it is to be a parent of an athlete. And I'd like to give you all my respect to each one of them. Thank you. My time is up. This event is up, and I thank you for coming. The food must be eaten. Pictures up here for the players with the sponsors and the parents. Thank you, everyone.
Picture.
I'm in shape, man.
Just kind of sit down.
I burnt them.
I feel like, oh my God. All high. Why? All high. No license. Oh. Even me. Oh.
No, you go down. Come on.
Sponsors, 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 sponsors. Sponsors.
And this concludes the award ceremony. Appreciate all y'all tuning in. Got Dwayne Bowe here, Jamarcus Russell is here. Shout out to all the recipients. Russell right there in the back. You found the trophy? It's yours. CJ been interviewed by Donovan Russ, Donovan Campbell. I mean, yeah, leave on their phone.